You're gonna do the same thing too? Right. You're gonna have a baby with your sister? Or maybe your niece? Because that's what they did and that's what they do? So now we playing monkey see, monkey do? Right. So I guess the only difference is, so being that we trying to be like white people, right? Sarcasm. So being that we trying to be like white people, right? You know, back in the days, y'all brag about building the pyramids is washed up now. But they building skyscrapers, bridges, yachts, mansions, jets, now even flying cars. What are you building? Oh, you glad because the black guy, he invented the machine to make water out of air? Ooh, let's get to that. Shout out to him for taking the time out to get away from the black mentality. Ooh, you know what the black mentality is? Well, look at the black section of YouTube. The nigga section is where niggas put niggas against each other and call it the main event. And think they doing something where they put black people against black people. Or better yet, they'll have a black guy going against a white guy that's putting black people business all over the internet, breaking cases, breaking news, putting your dirty laundry all over the internet, and y'all take the side of the white guy. And this black guy that sit up on social media and consistently talk about black issues and black problems, y'all don't have a problem with that. But as soon as I sit up there and talk about Massa, Santa Claus, white Jesus, oh, y'all got a problem with right, a problem with that. It is what it is. See, we living in a day and a time now when it all boils down to take the message and leave the messenger. We in the day and a time now of Noah's Ark, right? So when you see me building my doomsday bunker, when you see me packing my bags to escape the floods, when you see me ducking and dodging, preparing myself for earthquakes, when you see me watching out from nuclear bombs dropping on this earth, the same way the rich is doing, don't look for me to save you and your kids. I tried. And just like we always do, we turn our backs on each other. We turn our backs on each other. Look at the times that we living in. We living in a day and a time where Mississippi now ain't got no water. Huh? Water. So now it's Michigan, like Michigan, now it's Mississippi, New York City. Our mayor, the good old mayor. First, let me read this. New York City Housing Authority found arsenic in the water 2 weeks ago. Tenants just found that out Friday night. Right before they found the arsenic in the water, our good old images of Mayor Adams, New York. Mayor Adams, dumbass. Okay, now we want to give New York Mayor Adams. Now y'all don't know what he looked like? Yeah. This guy right here, he just made a video telling all New Yorkers, drink that tap water. It's the best water in the world. Now, I will say, New York tap water tastes very, very good. That fluoride. He said, drink up. Now we come to find out that there's arsenic in the water. Something just... Yo, Mayor Adams, something just ain't right. What made you, Mayor Adams, what made you drink water, knowing that the water wasn't right. 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 So they gave billions of dollars to Chechnya over there in Russia for them to kill each other. Billions of dollars for Iraq, Afghanistan, billions of dollars for Israel. Hey, Mississippi, you get bottled water. So everybody else gets billions of dollars donated to them and whatever problems that they have. But mysteriously, in these last days of America, you get bottled water? So your faucet water is no good. New Jersey is going through a drought. A water shortage is in New Jersey. Jersey, New York got arsenic in the water. Michigan been messed up. And now Mississippi, are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? Are you not paying attention to what's going on in America? Right. Right. I don't think y'all paying attention. Yes, Colorado River is drying up. And what y'all don't realize that the Colorado River runs all the way to Mexico. Even Mexico get power from the Colorado River. When that river dries up, there will not be no power. And I forget how many states. I got to go back and do my homework. Oh, because we're going to be going live a whole lot more. We're going to be going live a whole lot more. I'm going to be very, very active in my Patreon. So if you're not subscribed to my Patreon, there's going to be videos that you're not going to see on YouTube. The game is getting rigged. It's getting real dirty. So I got to play dirty too. It is what it is. You are in a mix of a created global catastrophe that's going on. These people turned that machine on. They turned that CERN on, and everything is going. Listen, man. Don't come in my comment section. Don't make me block you. I unblocked everybody who's ever been on my YouTube page. Do not come in my comment section with the nigga shit, because I will block you niggas all over again. I will not be addressing the dirty section of YouTube. It's way too much going on in the world. Don't come in my comment section. Take that shit over to the nigga section, the dirty section, where them dudes got time for that, where they don't get more than 10,000 views on their videos because of that energy. Nah, we don't want that over here. We want to keep our page monetized. We want to get to the bag. Because ain't nothing going on but the rent. Only you broke niggas got time for that bullshit going back and forth with weak niggas battling weak niggas. That's what the broke section of YouTube do. The niggas that's getting to that bag, we trying to keep getting to that bag. You heard? When that Colorado River dries up, there ain't gonna be no power. We ain't talking about the TV show. Oh, right, they ain't gonna be able to watch Power neither. We ain't talking about the TV show. Speak on the Black Lives Matter guy, the one who stole $10 million in gay. Which I don't see the military mind games that's going on. So they took a bunch of gay people, put them at the heads of Black Lives Matter. They took a bunch of a gay organization, and put them in control of your leadership, had them steal a whole bunch of money. So now, when there is leaders to rise up in ranks to fight for our people and our cause and use their voice, we're never going to trust them anymore. This is what the whole plot is. So he just get caught with his hand in the cookie jar, stealing $10 million, right? His hand is caught in the cookie jar, stealing $10 million, and he didn't get locked up. But your children, that was baited because it was looking good to get that PPP money, they're doing 10 years in jail and better. Sounds like you've been bamboozled. And it's sad because I got to keep saying the same thing over and over and over again. When I first flipped out on Tamika Mallory and my son, when I first flipped out on Black Lives Matter, y'all was looking at me like I was bugging. You're a hater. You're not outside doing the work. I wasn't getting paid to do that kind of work. You dumb Negroes don't ever ask yourself a question. How do dudes pick up for weeks and weeks at a time with no job and go from state to state? Who sponsored them? I can't even afford that. I can't afford to get on a plane from state to state for weeks and weeks at a time and be out there protesting and riding and staying in luxurious hotels every single day. Some of these hotel rooms is between $400 and $600 a night. So y'all never ask yourself a question: how a married man with no job could afford to get on a plane? How a sister, a single sister, Tamika Mallory, with no job, was able to travel all over the country for weeks at a time to protest with no job? Who sponsored that? He who sponsors the war controls the outcome. When everything hits the fan, when shit hit the fan in America, understand something. For the first time in history, the American government is sponsoring gang members throughout New York. I'm just speaking about, just in New York alone, but in every state. So with that now, your gangs have been infiltrated. These are not the Black Panthers no more. This ain't the Black Panthers no more. This is COINTELPRO. The Black Panthers, well, what was it, about 28 of them ended up dead? You got gang members in position waiting for doomsday in order for them to infiltrate our communities. They already infiltrated because they from the community now. They learned the lesson. When everything went crazy and Jesse Jackson and Al Sharpton tried to go back in the streets flipped on them because we already knew what time it is. So they created their protege, Tamika Mallory. My song, don't get me wrong, I respect it when my song went out there for that moment and that day and stood out there for that old woman that was getting beat up by the young kids. You're my hero for that moment. Even though, I'm going to be honest with you people, we are living in a time as well where you have crisis actors. When things happen now in America, you don't know if it really happened or not because we are dealing with crisis actors. Let's get even deeper with this. I want y'all to start looking through YouTube. Y'all ever notice that a lot of these actors and rappers went to school together? So the same way, I don't think y'all realize, the same way that they say the Illuminati has a bloodline, a lot of these rappers are related too. They are also part of a bloodline. I don't think y'all getting it. I don't think y'all getting it. Somebody said there's a new Black Panther movement. Look it up. Let me explain something to y'all. If you can look up a movement and they allow that movement to keep moving, that movement is them too. Darren Sills was the original Black Lives Matter. When they seen that this dude was independent and he was actually bringing people out to protest what was really going on, he died a horrific death, the same way the Panthers and all the rest of our political leaders that was independent. Which I don't understand. Thank you for being the most vital channel for the people, forecasting the trials and tribulations to come, and hopes for us to take heed and signs. Thank you, family. Appreciate you for sponsoring this war. And yes, people, they're playing with my money and they playing with my views, so I'm definitely looking forward y'all to sponsor this war, whether it be my Cash App, which is Hassan Campbell, or the Super Chat. Or you could just join the members on this page right here as well, because in a minute, you ain't going to even be able to leave a comment in this comment section because there's too many trolls unless you a member or through the Super Chat. So this is more than likely going to be the last live where you can sit up here and actually just freely comment in the comment section. And here we go again. Bullets Gotti, start blocking these people with the Hassan band by the bullshit. Block them out. As I let everybody out. Everybody is able to comment now. I gave people a second chance. So it is what it is. Playtime is over though. See, I gotta understand something, man. It's too late for us to come together because we too divided. Fat people don't like skinny people. Skinny people don't like fat people. Light-skinned people don't like dark-skinned people. The Puerto Ricans don't like the Dominicans. The Mexicans don't like the Puerto Ricans. We are divided. That's why we continuously being conquered. We're divided. Over in Jamaica, our Jamaican brothers call us in America, what are we? Yankees. T2s, thank you, family. Appreciate you for becoming a member. That's what's up. I don't really think that y'all understand that every angle, like, listen, let me help y'all understand something, right? I'm going to say this again. And try not to be too long-winded, because I might just go live again. And shout out to the 3,900 people in the building, creeping up on 4,000, huh? Every aspect of everything that we have ever created or touched, even down to battle rap, rest in peace to Pat Stay, have been infiltrated. Every aspect and everything that we have ever touched has been infiltrated. Everything has been taken from us. If it makes $1, they have to control it. We are living in the last days of the dollar bill. It's out of here. But at the same time, I'm telling you, stop giving the banks all of your money. If you have extra money, at least make sure you have at least $1,000 access in case something happened where you can go purchase you a bottle of water, a pack of peanuts, a bag of potato chips, some grapes, whatever it is, when shit hit the fan. Because if you can't see right now, that shit already done hit the fan. Like, come on, man. Don't wait for it to be too late. Everything that's been happening in these last few years was a test. George Floyd was a test. The civil unrest that went on throughout America, that was the test to see what you was going to do when shit hit the fan. What did you do? With rioting, looting in your own stupid neighborhoods, destroyed stores, the middle class stores in your neighborhood that they was trying to get out of business with COVID, because COVID crippled America. And wait till we get to that. COVID crippled America. The middle class. They tested you. to see when you got angry, what would you do? You didn't even know how to fight. You didn't know what steps to take. We witnessed stuff that we ain't never seen before. Like activists like Mike Son and Tamika Mallory and Black Lives Matter get on planes, land those planes at the police, at the house of the police who killed supposedly George Floyd. They land their plane and went directly to the house where police greeted them. While they at the house, right, to being tested, while they at the house marching on that property with their picket signs, no justice, no peace, no racist police, no justice, no peace, no racist police. Fuck out of here. Somebody set the precinct on fire. When the hell have you ever seen a precinct evacuated where there's no cops in the precinct? Huh? They turned our people into a video game. This shit became a game. It was a test. So they sat back and watched you like Hunger Games. You know, they watched you like Hunger Games because they got cameras all through Gotham City. So the rich get back there. Hold up. Let me get my popcorn. They get to throw their popcorn in the microwave. Boop, 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 boop. Let the popcorn pop up. Get that bag of popcorn. And they in their house with the craziest technology. All that stuff that y'all be sending me on Instagram and my DM with all those murders, with all the people killing each other, they're watching you on the Hunger Game. You don't even know what to do next. They got so much control. When those trucks on the highway to the danger zone, gotta come to shitty ass Chicago with food. When they stop those trucks, you're done. You have no control of your food supply. Every day, a new farm is being closed down. But at the same time, Bill Gates just bought all the farmland. Every day, a farmer is being hit with fines for something stupid so they can't feed you. The food shortage is coming and it's being created. I must break you. They're trying to break you. I'm not even playing anymore. Hassan Campbell has been bullshitting with my health, with my eating habits, with all the drinking. I'm not sitting up there saying I'm not going to eat a little steak here and there, but I'm saying I'm going to eat a whole lot of grapes. I'm going to start eating a whole lot of grapes. Eat to live or eat to die. Sometimes that spoon that you put in your mouth is worse than a loaded weapon. Yeah, let's get to that. Big fan, off topic. Where can I buy that hat? In the Bronx, Fordham Road, Elder Jeweler. Yeah, the shirt go with it. It's hot. Y'all don't even understand. Elon Musk sitting up there talking about in the next few years, we'll actually have a train to go to Mars. You'll be able to go to Mars. So let me get this straight. The Earth is getting ready to go through its cycle where it's destroyed all over again. And instead of them sitting up there telling you, listen, go find you a doomsday bunker. Study on how to survive what's to come. Nope, they ain't saying nothing. They actually speeding it up. Instead of them giving us water and giving us resources, instead of telling us to spread out throughout the earth and try to figure out how to survive what's to come, what they're doing is they're sitting up there speeding up the process. Here, let me contaminate this water over here. Oh, the black guy that actually made the machines that could give you free water out of air, where you ain't got to sit up there and push your doo-doo through the pipes and drink the doo-doo water, because that's what you're drinking in New York. They recycling your toilet water. And you drinking that good, they made it taste good. So instead of them using machines, because they have that same technology to create water out of air, these are the same people that got nanotechnology that's sitting up there making it rain. They don't even need to use HARP anymore. They've been had HARP where they can make it rain and snow and make storms. Now they got nanotechnology to make it rain, but they don't want to give you water. Why is there a drought when they can make it rain? I make it rain. I make it rain on these hoes. I make it. What? Let it rain and clear it out. So over in Dubai, they cooling the earth down over there by making it rain. But over here, in the Colorado River, they letting it dry up. Something ain't right. You creating machines like HARP that causes earthquakes, that causes tsunamis, that causes weather wars, right? But you're not getting rid of plague and famine. So plague is not being created by God anymore. They'll create a plague, create a pandemic to destroy you, and it's not working. God said no. So now they're creating food shortages. It's like, damn. Water shortages, wars, rumors of wars. It's safe to say that man is destroying the earth. It's safe to say that. You got to get permission to travel the earth. You can't go to Antarctica and places like that to see what's really going on the other side of that ice wall. Why? What is over there that they don't want you to see? That only government officials could go to plain ice. So you telling me that we can't go hang out in plain ice where there's nothing at? Why? Hassan, you have thoughts of growing your own food in your backyard? I'm actually working on growing my own food in the South. On farm land. Not in no little space where you only got enough food to grow for a week. No, you need land. Acres. That's why I said we got to start tapping in with people that's in the South that already got acres in their backyards and start spending money to have the work done down there where you could actually have your own pipeline where they get on the highway with your own trucks and bring food to your own communities. You don't need them. Those who supply you control you. Take your control back. The Jewish communities have their own stores, their own hospitals, their own farmland. The nigga from slavery has nothing. The Jewish community from the Holocaust got their own hospitals, own lawyers, own doctors, own grocery stores. That's all you need. They got their own communities. They are not worried about what we are worried about. When it's time for them to escape, let me tell y'all something. In 9/11, 5,000 Jews didn't show up to work. You know why? Because when it hits the fan, they know when it's coming. 5,000 didn't show up to work. Let that sink in. So on one side, you got the Holocaust survivors sticking together. And on the other side, see, because y'all want to compare white and black, right? Oh, white people got white on white crime too. Well, let's compare the slave to the Holocaust. Holocaust survivors said never again. Black slaves said let's go get some Jordans. All you care about is sneakers. You spent billions of dollars last year on Benzes and sneakers and you're broke. You ain't got a pot to piss in or a window to throw it out, but you got a pocketbook and some Jordans. Ill? Ill? You still living in the projects and you 40 years old? Ill? Ill? You still living in the projects. And you 40 years old, you still got them, you still stuck in the tenement buildings and you 40 years old, ill. You had 40 years to get it right. Ill? You still getting on the elevator with the pissy hallways? Ill? I said it, ill, you nasty. You got the cootie, don't touch me. Sugar, sugar, shot, sugar, sugar, dot, dot. I got my cootie. I got my cootie shots, nigga. Ew. You ain't just coming home from jail. What's your excuse? You driving the Benz? Can't even find parking on the block. You got a $40,000 car. Got a $2,500 stank wig. Gotta put my wig on. Let me hide them edges. Here, let me hide them edges. Look, your edges look like Hassan Campbell. He fading, baby. You got the edges? You fading, baby? Yeah. Stop worrying about your goddamn weave. It's unbelievable. Get the hell out of the hood. Or better yet, why leave the hood? When you can turn those tenement buildings into condominiums. Why leave the hood? When you can take the little green areas that they do give you and put some of the most beautiful trees, like when you go to Miami. You know, when you get off the plane and you go to Miami, you got palm trees and certain, like the Hollywood area of Miami, they got the beautiful lights around the trees, so when you walk through the neighborhood, you feel good walking through the, why not turn the hood to make the hood look like something? You got money, right? So all the money go on your back. While the rats is jumping through the garbage cans, what you get, you reap what you sow. And when God spanked this earth, and you get spanked, it's because you deserved it. You turned a blind eye to doomsday when doom is coming for you. It's coming for you. 1, 2, 3, it's coming for you. If your little hood booger kids in the hood don't destroy you, I guess it'll be that water that the mayor told you to drink. Drink up, drink up, drink up. Drink it. A bunch of bums trying to impress bums. If ain't nobody else told you, I'ma tell you. A bunch of bums worshiping these celebrities. Everything they taught you, everything they said to you back in the days, what Jay-Z said, it was all good just a week ago, right? Y'all worship these celebrities. Worship them. God did what God did. His God did. Who's his God? The Baphomet. Goat Lily. God did. Yeah, that song is hot. You know why that song is hot? Because you ain't had a taste of real hip-hop, real rap in so long with this disgusting-ass drill music. When you finally got a song by God did, Jay-Z and DJ Khaled, it's like, oh, shit. Niggas can really rap? God did? Yeah, they God did. Do you realize what it takes to get in the music industry? Yeah, let's get to Tiffany Haddish and Ari Spears. Did y'all see that video? I'm not playing that video. Absolutely not. I'm not playing that video. Absolutely not. With Ari Spears, that was a commercial for predators. That was a commercial for child predators. That video was a commercial to get through the door, the Norwich door. It was a commercial to get through the door. And that's my whole thing right there. You got Tiffany Haddish and Ari Spears. They made a video that was so disgusting. It was supposed to be a comedy skit about child molestation. In the video, it was disgusting. It was disgusting. But it was basically a blueprint to promote child molestation. That video came out in 2014. Everybody knew about this video. But being that Ari Spears decided that he wanted to disrespect Fat Lizzo, so what he said, she looked like the shit emoji. And Lizzo has been handpicked to degrade herself, to go through humiliation rituals, to walk around looking like a fat, nasty slob. They decided to give him a spanking. This is what they do. So they used his video. Now, I'm not going to say that he touched any kids inappropriate. He didn't. He acted out scenes that was very, very inappropriate. It was despicable. It was disturbing. So I will not be playing it. Because it should have never even been allowed to be on YouTube in the first place. But for some reason, they allowed it up here. It was despicable. And there's 4,500 people in the building. Hit that like button, man. That video was despicable.